Today's video is going to be about what I do with my hair as a blow dry natural. Starting off to blow dry, I'm using the Rev Air. My hair just feels amazing when I use it and it cuts the blow drying time in half. I'm just defining my side part. I usually do a side part when doing this type of look. For the best overnight curls, you're going to want to use an oil, a mousse, and then a bunch of soft hair ties. I use the Crown and Glory hair growth oil with basically all of my hairstyles. My hair just feels amazing when I use it. It doesn't feel brittle, and my styles always last really long. And then I use the Nairobi Mousse because it's very light and doesn't make my hair feel super sticky. And here I'm just showing you how I start twisting the hair to start forming the Bantu knot. I typically do this process on a Saturday after work, and then I get to wear it for the whole week. After I'm done wrapping, I just secure it with a hair tie. I also love to pull the Bantu knot slightly away from my scalp so it's not so tight. I've done a few off camera and this is how it's looking. Moving on to the next section. If wearing your hair in its curly state hasn't really been working for you and you're not really able to see length retention, I would definitely recommend trying out being a blow dry natural just to see how it works for you, because it's really worked for me. If you don't have as much experience with doing Bantu knots, I would definitely recommend maybe in the beginning just to use a little bit more mousse than I did, just to ensure that your twists actually last really long, and maybe starting it a little bit earlier in your day so that they have more time to dry, so then when you wake up in the morning they're not still damp. When I was first starting doing Bantu knots, my Bantu knots weren't as tight, so definitely adding a little bit more product and giving it more time to dry helped it to last longer. I'm going to be posting about my hair more often and doing more tutorials, so if there's any kind of tutorials that you guys would like me to make, or if there's any questions that you have, just let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you. And if there's any videos that you would like me to make, I'll make those too. When doing the Bantu knots at the back, I typically like to space them out a little bit so that the back of my head is relatively flat, so it's just easier to sleep on. When doing the front of my hair, I like to apply the mousse onto my hairline. I just feel like it helps to just smooth it and kind of brush it and comb it into place. The top section of my hair is pretty fine, so I usually like to work on a smaller section, and through experience and doing it multiple times, the top section tends to lose its curl the fastest for me. So by keeping my section pretty small, it really helps it to last a lot longer, and I've noticed a big difference. And we're all done. These are how all the sections are looking. It's not the cleanest or prettiest, but it works really, really well. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.